Another way to cut something out in Photoshop is using the quick selection tool. So let's open up Photoshop. I'm going to drag an image that I want to try the quick selection tool with. In this image, I'm going to try to cut out the background sky and separate that from the foreground. I like to always have my layers window open and my navigator. It just helps me out when I'm working. You can do whatever you need to, but I do like to have those windows available. So yep, I'm just going to move things around just so I'm happy with where like my windows are. Sometimes I don't want to be distracted by them. So we're going to pick the quick selection option. It's the fourth tool down. If you highlight over it, it'll say quick selection. There's two there. There's magic wand and quick selection. We're going to make sure everything's set up. I want to make sure I have 100% hardness there, and pretty low pixels, like 10 or so, is pretty good. I'm going to click and hold the mouse and pull it across the sky and see if it can grab right up against the horizon line, which it can on that. You'll see the marching ants indicating that I was able to cut out that area super quick because it has defined edges. If there was something that was a little funky on an edge, you could go up close with the quick selection tool, try to click with the plus or minus tool, but sometimes it's not worth it. Here, not worth it. So I'm going to zoom back, and just like before with the pen tool, I'm actually going to create a layer mask with this layer like we've done in the past, and you can see the sky is cut out. But say I didn't want the sky, I actually wanted to invert it. I can double click on the layer mask, and in this little pop-up window it says invert. Once I click invert, now the sky is gone and the landscape's there. I'll click it again, so I can do vice versa, either use the sky or use the land here on my layer. I'm going to use the land actually now, and I'm going to go into my image files on my desktop and select a background that could be kind of cool here. So I'm going to pick a space background, throw in that picture, and just like you can, I'm going to hold the shift key in the corner, stretch it out, and make it fit the scene so I can put it in the background. So after I spread it out where I want, I can now take the layer of that background spacing, put it underneath the layer of the landscape I just cut out, and now it is literally behind it. And I just did a quick and dirty job of placing a background against a foreground. And that can get you started creating some really interesting layouts. All right, thanks.